Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're taking a look at One Piece. This is episode 7, The Girl with the Sawfish Tattoo. And this has been an absolute wild ride. 2 episodes to go. I just want to get to it. You guys know the deal. You don't need to hear me yap. I'm ready.
Well, I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see what they're going to do when they finally get to Nami.
Oh, I tell you what, that was a little bit of a heartbreaker, but I think there's more to what's going on with her. So I'm just going to relax, wait and see what happens.
Redemption, Nami. Let's go!
Burn it down. Burn it down. Burn it down.
Hey folks, today's video is brought to you by Skillshare. You probably already know that Skillshare has a ton of classes on everything Adobe. I set some goals earlier this year to sharpen my video editing and my Photoshop skills. But Skillshare isn't just about Photoshop. Whether you want to learn the basics of Adobe Premiere or start your own creative business, Skillshare has classes that take you from beginner to pro alongside a supportive community. Looking for ways to level up in your career or start a new side hustle? Skillshare also has classes in freelancing, entrepreneurship, marketing, social media, UI, UX, productivity, and more. And here's an exclusive offer for you. The first 500 people to use our link will get access to one of Skillshare's best offers. 30 days free and 40% off your first year of Skillshare membership. For US customers, that means the price drops down to just $99 from the previous price of $165. Pricing does vary by region. If you're like me and you hate missing out on a great opportunity, don't pass up on this chance to achieve your creative and career goals with Skillshare. Join today.
Is the deep telling him to swim that way?
Yeah, it's the other starboard, Captain Shitastic. Come on, I could sing a nice sea shanty to pass the time. Oh, there once was a girl with tangerine hair. Stole my map and let me strand some. But you can't deny she had a spectacular.
Nice.
Oh my
I
god.
say you better hope that hat didn't come off.
Nami clearly needs to be rescued.
Her tattoo's just different.
Yeah, well, tattoos don't tell the whole story, and like any woman, she is a mystery to be unraveled.
The only thing I want to hear from you at the dinner special.
Oh,
I was like, you don't know her very well either, Mosshead.
I'm sure Nami has
moss head.
whatever choice she makes. I just need to hear it for myself.
I just love his track jacket, basically.
I think Sanji is the lead actor in the new Hunger Games. Let me know if I'm right on that. I'll have to go back and look after this.
Hey, look at that.
Sanji's what?
Tangerine.
I think he's
Tongue's sticking
Donald
out.
Sutherland character in the new
Oh,
Hunger Games
okay, the new one. Yeah.
I think.
Must be a young
Are we
Backstory.
getting some backstory?
Oh, finally.
Fine. How much though? And look, she has a friend apparently.
Oh, something happens to the friend.
Well, she said she didn't have any, so.
Yeah.
We've got a
Okay, and then
is
is that
older
Nami's
sister or
mom or
mom?
older
Yeah.
sister? Yeah.
Nami, it's your turn. Nami.
Nami. Your bet.
Oh, hey, their lips.
How much were their injections? Jeez.
Look at this guy.
I really appreciate the prosthetics here.
The attention to detail.
Oh.
All in.
All in.
She baited him though, I think.
Straight.
Ooh, straight.
10 high.
I mean, she's got a royal flush. Nope. Full house.
You're a liar.
You know, we don't lie about money on this crew.
Is she leader here?
Nami, all I want's a word.
Sorry, boys. I'll be back for the rest of your berry later.
I was gonna say she's gonna scoop it all in her bag. Little shenanigans going on.
Shenanigans.
There's just a body of Buggy shooting.
So if it doesn't happen this episode, we know the last episode is going to be
Somebody was chained to the floor.
Luffy versus Arlong.
Mm-hmm.
Because he lost the battle, so we know the baby face has to take on the heel one more time.
Back. That's right, you can go anywhere.
We had day-old biscuits in the bakery today. Half price, but they taste just the same. What's that?
Nothing.
That's a massive book.
Where did you get this? Where did you get the book, Nami?
I took it from the bookstore. Okay, I didn't have any money. What? It's not like I hurt anybody.
You hurt the people you stole from. And yourself.
No, they don't know what it's like.
She learned early.
I hate wearing Nojiko's hand-me-downs. I hate being poor.
We may not have much, but we have a roof over our heads and we love each other. That's what makes us a family.
No, we're not a real family. Nojiko's not my sister, and you're not even my mom.
Oh!
Hey, by the way, that little actress just crushed it.
Yeah, she did in that scene.
Oh, and the tangerines are growing on the trees too there. Oh.
That's all they have to eat.
The day I found you and Nojiko, my unit had been dispatched to engage a band of pirates in the Oika Kingdom.
Oh, it's like General Maximus was there.
By the end of it, I was...
Oh, she was a Marine.
Yep. And she must have found her.
When I saw you,
Oh, they were together.
Oh, we were way young.
I just knew it was the right thing to do. I know you'll do the right thing too.
So, you know, see her take the book back.
Of course I came back. We have a deal, don't we?
I'm a fishman of my word.
What's the deal for?
Yeah, what's the deal? What does she
Maybe
get?
Release her family, maybe?
That's what it has to be, right?
Don't worry. Don't forget all your hard work.
So what's to have stopping someone from looking at a map and just making a copy of it?
Maybe she did.
Here's my map. Okay, I'm going to draw what I see. Yep, here you go. Here's the original. Anyone?
Villages is late with their tribute payment.
Which one?
Coco Village.
Oh, that's where she's from.
I'm not exactly welcome there. Can't you send Kurobi or Chu?
No. This job requires a human touch.
Another challenge. He knows it too.
Just keeps pushing her.
Mm-hmm.
Why you pushing me?
But you see what I'm saying? Like if you're trying to get back the Declaration of Independence, there's only one. But if it's just a map of where you're
There's
going,
copies
the
of it right in the
information.
gift shop.
We need to speak to the owner of the establishment.
My dad used to eat here all the time. Not that he ever took me, but...
Captain of the Cook Pirates.
Yeah, well, those days are far behind me. I'm retired. I'm a chef now.
Goddamn stash. Just keeps moving.
We need some information about a young pirate who was here recently. Name of Luffy.
I can't help you.
Can't or won't?
Both.
But how about a meal in the house? I got a dozen T-bone steaks and a busted cooler.
Oh, like you see his mouth watering. Remember, he had 3.
Yeah, he loves the meat.
That steak.
Medium rare?
More rare than medium.
Extra bloody.
I want it mooing still.
Oh, medium is perfect.
New guy carries a clown head.
In his suit, looking dapper.
carrying a clown head.
Everyone, we don't have much time. We're short again this month.
Is that her right in front? Nami's sister?
No, yeah.
They gotta pay
Time to get some more.
pay the tribute.
No. You don't.
Half is what I say it is.
Good old Negan.
She's got money from her poker game. Why don't you chip in?
Oh boy, here we go.
How's this gonna play out?
That almost looked like Alicia Fox in a way.
Yeah.
You got a lot of masher in your face, yeah?
Oh. Yeah, she said she wasn't welcome.
Oh, it has to be over the caretaker, I bet.
Got something for me?
You got something for me? And you promise to never steal again.
I promise.
Your fingers crossed behind your back.
Maybe. Thanks, Henry. Pirates! They're attacking the village!
Oh, so they've been coming here for a while. I don't like your odds. Must be how he got his scars.
You saw that he had the
They got to figure out something with these fishmen. They got to have some kind of weakness.
There's the scars.
This is all we have. Arlong has bled us dry.
Then find more blood.
Jesus, who is she?
Arlong wanted the map, and I conned you into getting it for me, and you bought it. Take the rest of these clowns and sail away from here. I never want to see you again.
Yeah. Trying to get him away.
Yep. See, she doesn't mean it.
Yeah, she doesn't mean it.
Back to the boat before the fishmen find us. Sail the hell out of here. Okay.
There's something else going on here.
I think she was very clear. She wants us to leave.
You don't know women. They never say what they mean.
What's wrong? Nothing.
The villagers are terrified of her.
Not all of them.
Hey! Scar guy. The one with the cool hair?
Who wants to know?
I'm Monkey D. Luffy. I'm a pirate.
Hunter.
Try the house down that road, on the edge of the Tangerine Grove.
I think I got more of a boat body than anybody else. Missing the ocean.
A boat body.
Bring the boat around if we don't want to walk all the way back.
Do you guys think the caretaker / mother is still alive, or is that what Arlong's holding it captive?
I think that's what he's holding captive.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
that has to be the only motivation.
Yeah.
I think maybe you and I have something in common. I've got the gun, and you're standing in front of it.
Can't really hurt him.
No.
My sister doesn't have any friends. The sooner you guys realize that, the better.
Sisters, that makes sense. Both as beautiful as each other. How about a meal?
What?
An exchange of sorts for your valuable time and information.
You cook?
He's a waiter.
He's the best cook in the East Blue. You never tasted anything better in your life. Usopp's word.
Zorro.
Fine. But they better be desserts.
Well, they have tangerines to use for dessert, so I'm guessing something orange. The tangerines.
Something orange. We really
Wow.
detective answer over there, really.
The chewy.
This is nothing you should see him at a curry house.
See them at a curry house.
Perfectly aged and ready to be enjoyed.
Oh, lights
Arlong
are
part,
on.
yeah. Ah, that's
Party
pretty bad.
Did not expect that.
Well, let's see if it's short or if she covered.
I
the
think she
difference.
covered the difference.
Well, this is interesting.
Oh, okay.
They-
Pleasant surprise.
Always good to catch up,
What's with the whiskers?
There are other reports as well about fishmen stirring things up.
Oh, he's going to buy him off. Yep.
She
did
covered
cover
it.
I have additional concerns.
How many?
About twice as many as that. First, we really need to know about Nami.
Backstory time.
we go.
Yes.
Get it. Oh, please. Stay put. And no matter what you hear, do not come out.
100%.
Did
her something happened?
Did
or
you
they took
not
her?
see him flip the house before?
Is that any way to treat a guest?
Let's hope he doesn't ask for a glass of milk.
Tribute is 100,000 berry per adult.
It sounds like a lot. Just saying. Oh, he smells something, doesn't he?
Yep.
Saw it.
Oh, I saw three
Plates.
plates.
3 plates on the table. How many people live here? No record of any family.
Had some guests over.
Yeah, what's wrong with guests?
I have 2 daughters.
You'll have to pay for them. 50,000 berry each.
I gave you everything I
Too
had.
bad for you. It ain't enough.
Don't kill her! Mom!
Oh, it's a family reunion.
She sacrifices herself?
Will you take it as tribute for my daughters?
No, Mom, you can't!
You understand what you're saying?
I do.
No, Mom, you just lied. You didn't have to tell him about it.
Because you are my daughters, and I would never deny that.
Not exactly the time to be proud.
Mom, no. Mom, no.
You're kidding.
No. That's how it plays out? Whoa.
Are you kidding me?
I thought he was just going to like take her, hostage or something. Or
holy shit.
Right in front of him.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible how much.
Nami's working for the pirate that killed your mother?
I know it's fiction, but holy shit, like, what a. It's disgust you more, right?
Luffy is pissed.
I was not ready for this kind of emotion from this TV show. Holy shit, guys.
That was wild, dude.
I mean, that's how this whole series has sucked you in. They do something real playful and silly, and then they hit you with something serious.
God, I thought that was her motivation. Wow.
I'm tired of hearing about Nami from other people.
She told you to leave, Luffy.
So did you.
Yes, he did.
How do you know she's not one of Arlong's crew?
Same way I knew you weren't gonna kill me when I cut you down from that cross. Same way I knew about Usopp and Sanji.
Yeah, I don't know about that waiter.
I wonder if Nami had to like trade herself so her sister could make it, or
you're not smarter than people give you credit for.
These guys aren't going to make it out of here.
I don't think so.
And thanks to that comment.
Because I'm a fishman.
That's not for
Does it surprise you that I have intelligence? Usage beyond manual labor for humans.
Here we go.
A fishman is one of the warlords of the sea.
Jinbei is a fool! A government dog to an inferior master. I serve no man.
Perhaps I was a bit hasty.
Yeah, good job on that backhanded compliment.
Yeah,
dude.
no kidding. Little.
You're smarter than people give you credit for.
Oh.
What a schmuck.
Well, we were wrong about him making it out alive, but
Yeah,
he
I
got
guess.
more than his fair share of money back.
I have the money.
100 million berry.
Wow.
You've been holding out on me.
I stole that money fair and square. Now, are you ready to honor our agreement?
That's why she was always
Bring
after
the money to me by sunrise.
stuff to steal.
It's for the community.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Kurobi, bring Nesami back in here. Go.
But 100, what's to say that he won't keep coming back?
Yeah.
What is
Maybe there's a way for the rat to
Well, he
earn
had
some extra berry after all.
Yeah, look at that.
Yep. She's thinking that he'll honor his word.
It's just going to take it. And then what's she going to do about it? Nothing.
What are you doing? Buying you a drink. You're welcome. You can't. We're on duty.
Oh, jeez. Come on, stick in the mud. Ooh, okay. I thought it was a drink that was shut. Can't wait to see how this goes.
I still don't know why Garp has such a bug up his ass about this straw hat.
Oh!
Aren't you full of surprises?
This damn haircut.
Well, at least he's got it somewhat fixed.
Maybe the Straw Hat Pirates aren't the villains that the Marines are making them out to be.
Thought it was going to take a lot more liquor to bring out your mutinous side. All right, out with it. You know something.
Oh, whoops.
Garp is Luffy's grandfather.
There it is.
Oh!
It only took 3 of them.
All the things I thought you were going to say, that wasn't even.
From the way they both love meat.
Makes sense. Yeah, they
That
love to
is
eat.
true.
Yep.
The fellow with a straw hat came through here the other day.
Oh. Wow, they didn't even have to ask the chef.
Yeah.
What's it worth to you?
Yeah, the classic bartender.
And I ate with my bare hands. Just fire and flesh. And how did it taste?
Oh.
That meat. Wow. It was the best meal I've ever had. The longer they elude you, the more satisfying the catch.
Now let me tell you about how good my leg tasted.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that story.
Last thing I want to do is
Put myself in the middle of a family dispute.
Oh, so he knew.
Yep.
Kid special. Reminds me of another pirate we knew back in our glory days.
Don't say
I'm not saying it's gonna make it less true. The kid reminds me of Gold Roger.
I don't want the boy to suffer the same fate.
He stood up for Baratier when we were attacked. I might be out the game, but I still live by the code.
Smell like liquor.
Yeah. Can I trust you? You could.
Thank you for the meal.
Like, we haven't seen this dude in action
he's
at all.
always
No.
up to something, just sneaking around in the background.
You have to know when it's time to let them go. Change is coming whether you want it or not. It's their turn now.
We'll see about that.
The stories, finally letting all the answers out.
Yep.
Tick, tick.
This guy.
Bow!
Can you just be quiet?
Ah, come on. Where's the fun in that?
You want to play a game? These are smoke bombs.
Smoke? That's rich. Makes me think of how long it's been since I've had any smoked fish. Maybe if you guys had some extra, please?
Ah, screw you! Arlong's gonna bite the shit out of you anyway.
He's got to know weakness, right, Buggy? Gotta.
Oh, is this where she's been hiding it?
I'm sure she was followed.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this deal is not going to be a good deal. It's not like he's an honorable fisherman or a fishman.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you $100 million, then I'm just gonna stop, and then everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
I guess that she's gonna get knocked out, lose the money, and then.
How dare you? It's not enough that you're working for our mother's killer, but now you're desecrating her grave too? Don't you go. Don't you go. Wait!
Oh, boy.
It's not what you think. You have no idea what I think. Is this the money that you stole? And you're hiding it next to our mother's body.
Come on. Explain it.
Just, oh my God.
That's all it would take. 3 words.
I'm freeing this
Forwards.
town.
You killed my mother.
Nami, the ex-Marine. She was brave, I'll give her that. Let me guess, you've come to even the score. You want to kill me, little girl?
This is where she makes the deal.
I want to join your crew.
Damn. Oh. Nice shirt. On lips over there.
You have the same one.
Because I have something you want.
Maps.
I killed your mother, and now you want to come work for me.
Good question.
Why would you do that?
Because you have something I want.
Told Arlong I'd work for him on one condition. That he let me buy back Cocoa Village.
Here we go.
And he said he would. For 100 million berry.
That would take a lifetime.
I have the money. All of it. And now I can buy the freedom of the village and everyone in it.
Let's kind of hide that before
Yeah, just
more
kind of
come
slip that
along.
in there.
So you kept that secret all these years. And you let me hate you.
Yep.
Oh, man.
I hated you.
Sacrifices.
Sacrifices.
Ah, see?
Yep.
Oh.
I've heard that pirates are stashing their plunder in this area. You two wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Damn it.
By the authority of the Marines and the world government,
Yeah, he's gonna seize it.
You can't do that. It's mine.
100 million berry.
He was listening.
How did you know it was 100?
Yeah.
Oh.
Arlong put you up to this, didn't he?
He sure did.
Yep.
Because he knew it was 100 mil.
Yep.
Or
Let it
100
slip.
berry, whatever.
Watch yourself, or we'll take you into custody as well.
This fish needs to go.
Oh, but they're like so impossible to beat.
You can't do this! You can't do this!
Ah, Arlong.
This guy's got to go.
Gosh.
Her whole life she's
Yep.
worked for that.
Last 8 years.
Yeah.
Stop! Wait! Let me.
Wait, go get Luffy quick.
Yeah.
He has to be right around. She made it there pretty quick.
We all know the truth of this world. Fishmen are the rightful rulers of the seas.
Oh my God.
God, I want to punch this piece of junk.
For centuries, humans have used us, kept us down.
Well, she clearly lost them because they weren't that far ahead.
I think she's running back to the village. I think she's afraid of what this guy's going to do to the village.
We will teach each and every human their rightful place beneath us. Yeah! Beneath us! Yeah! Beneath us!
Yeah, I think that's his plan. Wipe out the village.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Yeah, son of a bitch set you up.
Oh, look! Oh, look!
Oh!
Oh, thank God, Luffy. Oh. Thank you.
Of course I will.
Oh my God. He is hot.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, there's one thing you don't do is mess with his friends.
Yep.
Of course I will!
Let's go, Luffy.
It's time.
Having a heater.
007 over there.
Let's go. Right. What's that?
That's them.
Yep.
Jeez, man.
Yep. It's gonna be too late.
Oh,
man.
That's the finish. Yeah, you kind of knew that was coming.
Oh my God.
Easily the best one. 4 and 7 so far have been incredible. Because you and I always said with like The Walking Dead, right? You can always have 1 to 2 episodes where it's a staple where those just jump out for the season.
Stuck in your head. Yep.
The same goes with this. I mean, 4 and 7, just absolute freaking bangers.
Yeah, this one was absolutely incredible. I wrote down just
barely anything
a few
written.
things, and the biggest thing about this show that I 100% know anybody who doesn't know the backstory of the original anime and who hasn't watched it and who hasn't given a chance, I 1000% guarantee they're all looking at the thumbnail on Netflix like, some kid pretending to be a pirate. It's some kid show. I'm not interested in that. Skip. The writers on this show, how they suck you in with the playful, silly, fun stuff that they do, and then they just come and they sucker punch you with something like that about, you know, the whole story about Nami's, I'm just gonna call it her mom because that's what she called her. She was their mom and they were her daughters, and how they just completely sucker punch us with that of her getting taken out right in front of the kids, and you know. There's like I can't think of any other shows that do it that way where it's something that could be on Nickelodeon 1 minute and then the next minute it's got to be on HBO Max at like 11 o'clock at night. It's just the way they're able to seamlessly make that transition
Central.
with all their stories on here. What's that?
8 Central.
Well, you know, the way they're able to just smoothly make the transition to all the different types of stories on here is just incredible. And this episode was, I think, easily the best of the series so far. Who knows what the finale is going to bring, but just an emotional gut punch, this whole story. And I do not know how they're going to beat the Fishmen. They're completely indestructible unless Buggy knows something.
Buggy has to.
I'm sure all of you out there who have followed the original series probably obviously know what happens. But for me, I'm looking at it and I'm like, there's no way. I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, Luffy got destroyed. Now, that was on a dock and there was water around.
I was going to say,
here they're going to be on land. Maybe they got the home field advantage working for them. You know, they were coming up with some smoke bombs for something. Who knows how that's going to play out? But either way, it's going to be a battle.
Yeah, this was just like if we had a laugh counter, we could probably laugh like 7-8 times, you know, versus the first episode where we're laughing the whole way through. So that's just how just serious this gets. And we finally got a backstory on Nami. We've been asking for it, I think, since like episode 2. You know, we wanted her backstory. We finally got it. We saw that her and her sister were like orphaned and picked up by a Marine after an intense battle. And, you know, she wanted more to life, and that's when she started, you know, stealing. But she gave it back and was even told, you're not a bad person, you're just a good person that did a bad thing. And, you know, it kind of stuck to her heart, because even though she went to work for Arlong, she was doing it out of the goodness of her heart so that she could pay that million berry, 100 million berry, to make sure that the village and villagers were safe. And of course, he had to get the Marines that were in on the take to come and do it. But then even Zeph and the Vice Admiral having that nice dinner with each other, where he's trying to tell him, like, you know, we're done here. It's a new era, and that they had a mutual respect. And I love how he bought him off with 12 porterhouse or T-bone steaks. I'm not gonna lie, I would have probably taken the same deal. That would have been amazing. But then it was nice to see that, and that even that Zeph knew that that was his grandson all along. So that really blew my mind. But this was just an amazing episode, and like I can't wait to get to episode 8. But then we're gonna have to wait after that. So, I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to get to the season finale.
I'm gonna need somebody to sit down and help me understand. Maybe a therapist, somebody who understands psychology. Help me understand why I am so emotionally invested in a story about pirates and how a fishman, like, I know I'm sitting here watching a Netflix show, right?
Yeah.
Clearly it's fiction. And
there are fish.
The level of despise that I have for this fishman, and like the inner anger is like, I'm trying to think back in the last few years of reacting. And
Umbridge level?
Well,
Umbridge.
Umbridge was like, this
Let's
old.
not forget Bev.
Yeah, Bev. And Umbridge. And they were like, it's one thing to be shitty people. It's another thing to be
evil
like this. And I'm the only person that's really coming up is the guy who was the main bad guy in Guardian of the Galaxy 3.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's good.
That guy was the worst.
Yes.
You know, and that was another one where it's like, clearly this is fiction, but man, is this guy.
Quinn wanted somebody to shut up.
Yeah, Quinn.
Constant yelling the whole movie.
And this movie makes it feel like that. It's like, look, if you would have told me when we started this with episode 1, don't worry, it gets like emotional and they'll really get you with a gut punch, I'd have been like, okay, is a Stretch Armstrong pirate fun story, the guy who's I'm gonna be the king of the pirates.
That's still
like,
highly entertaining. But.
All right, buddy. I just never saw it taking this turn, and I never saw it achieving this level of depth. So it was interesting. Somebody commented the other day, I think it was on one of our boys' posts. They had commented that Broadway is an actor's medium, movies are a director's medium, and TV show are a writer's medium. Shout out to whoever wrote that, because that was brilliantly explained. And the writers of this show, I mean, look, the acting is great, right? The actors can only go off of the story that they're given.
Yep.
And the writers of this show, it's just like, and we're a couple, seasons into The Boys, we're working on The Boys, and that's been phenomenal. And I've highly, praised those writers. But this writing is it's the same as just being really, really next level as far as the way they're telling such a unique story that makes you laugh, it pulls you in emotionally, it makes you angry. Like that's a weird thing. Like TV shows like to make you laugh, to make you sad, but to also like really like piss you off to your core. It's like that's when you know a writer has really done their job. Again, the actors have delivered. But I'm excited for the next episode, and I gotta be honest. I know that season 2 probably isn't going to come out for a while, and I need some sort of I need some sort of good ending at the end of the next episode. I cannot. This feeling that I have right now, I cannot carry this weight. I know this is going to sound overly dramatic, right? But I'm being transparent here. I can't carry this weight until season 2 comes out. Please just
I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you.
Oh, jeez. I was just gonna say, that's awesome. That's awesome that the writers can make you angry because the writers of a show make Diamond Dave angry for a whole different reason.
Why
Yeah.
Why you gotta
it's the writers of
Fear the Walking Dead.
All right.
No, gosh, I'm gonna sound like everyone here. No. Kudos to the writers. Kudos to all the actors that are involved so far. I mean, again, I said it already.
Nami crushed.
Episode, Nami. I feel like if there was
a
ranking for backstories, Nami's was the most impactful.
Yep.
For me personally, and not that we have to sit here and rank who's better backstories.
Who suffered the most?
Yeah, I mean,
it's top 10. Look at the board.
It was Nami. Again, she crushed it. She is a brilliant actress who I think after this, hopefully we see her in a lot more stuff. Zeph in The Admiral, I want to touch on their history. There's a lot of meat left on that bone. No one.
No pun intended.
No pun intended there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of meat left on that bone because they have a history, right? So they introduced us to that. That'd be kind of cool. Well, they're older now, so maybe they can get some young actors that look like them and give us some more backstory.
Yeah.
So that's brilliant that they have that relationship, and Zeph knows they know all about each other, and we actually got the reason of his motivation. He doesn't want Luffy to turn out as gold in the first episode. Again, I was amazed at how little of Luffy Gesundheit that we got in this, and we didn't need him a lot. The emotion that he sold was good enough to stand out to where we didn't need him at all in this episode. Brilliant. The Sanjay and Zoro, of course, they crushed it. And Yusuf. He's just doing his thing. He's still there, and getting introduced to the sister, I thought was brilliant too, because this whole time until this episode, we were led to believe no family, no friends, and then boom. Well, now we have the reason why.
Kind of technically right, because then 8 years ago, she left all the family and friends behind.
Yep, and
I guess that's why she did it. I have to say that.
Well, and then her commitment to stay the course for 8 years.
Because you think of how many times she could have escaped or got away or done her own thing, but she didn't. She stuck with it. And I think part of the anger you're feeling, Oak, with the fishmen is because they don't have a weakness that we've seen. You're mad at them because you don't know how our crew is going to beat them. At least that's how I feel. I feel like they're up against this unstoppable force of evil that just cannot be beat. It's not like, in a Marvel movie where, okay, we have a strategy to beat this guy. We know how we can do it. We got to get the Infinity Stones. We got to get whatever. We got to do this. We know how to do it. With these guys, we're on the last episode. We don't know how to take them out.
Yeah, you know what else I didn't really touch on that I guess was really emotional is like the young Nami, saying to her mom, like not even the part losing her mom, obviously, mom sacrificed. The mom, we found the kids. She was going to take care of them. She sacrificed herself for the kids. But shit, guys, like the scene where the daughter runs out and she's like, we're tired of being poor and tired of not having stuff. That's so rough, because it's like in today's day and age, there's so many parents that work so hard to provide their kids. And a kid, when a kid's 7 or 8, like when they're really little, it's like, oh, toys are toys, right? Yeah. But when a kid gets to be 7, 8 years old, and they're old enough to recognize that I don't have the things that other kids have, but they're too young to understand the way the world works, and
the whys.
The parents are trying hard. It's like the whole why doesn't Santa come to my house, or why did Santa bring, it's like that mindset. And I think that hits like really, really hard. I grew up pretty middle class. We were never hungry, and there was food on the table. We never had anything fancy or flashy, but it was certainly a good upbringing. But like, I knew people who kind of didn't have much, and you like, as a parent now, I work hard, my fiance works hard to provide, and we're in a spot where, this isn't really our reality. But when people like that, that struggle, and when their kids just don't understand, and the kids also don't know work, they don't know how hard the parents struggle, right? And as an adult, like when your kid says something like that to you, you can't say like, "Hey, look, I'm doing my best." You just gotta like suck it up, but it's gotta hurt. Like that was really, you know, I mean, there was a lot of emotional stuff. Obviously, losing the mom, her under the floor, but that scene of her running out because, you know, they didn't have enough. It's like at that age, it's so tough to explain that to kids, and it's just a gut punch, you know.
Before you sign us off, Answer, I really want to quickly talk about the emotion for Arlong. Man, that is just a great heel when you can get that emotion, knowing, oh, this is it's a rich story. So kudos to that actor too. And then
whoever he is,
really big shout out to all the team for the prosthetics. I really appreciate no CGI for the most part, from what I can tell.
Yep, practical.
Very
very practical stuff that the fishmen have on. I appreciate that. Hopefully they keep that up.
Yeah, because that could be a risk. It could be cheesy if they did it wrong.
I'm appreciating the guys who got to sit in makeup.
Yeah, it's not.
Those are
short.
4, 6, 8 hour outfits. That's not a. That's
well,
not
don't worry.
We'll
We'll be able to see the last episode of the season. I'm so excited. So for Diamond Dave, that's Appleton Oak. That's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals. Oh, season finale.